police. Police don't do anything. Hello. See Nigeria police, they are not doing anything. They came to attack the protesters, they are not doing anything.
Look at the police. Look at the police. Look at the police. They are about to run. They are about to run. Look at them. They are running. Look at them. Look at Nigeria police. They are running.
Yes, what a lie. What is saying? Just blood. What a lie. See blood.
I'm so happy that the person that prayed was also saved. Also, they went past the Islam. That we also have
No, but I think I know one of them. They reside at Coca-Cola Road.
That's another thing. They know themselves. Sometimes when you see them targeting one individual, they may be trying to revenge something, or they must have known, because for you to want to help somebody and become the same victim, why not for the fact that you have the strength to stand?
To stand up. Just
that strength to you to stand up is the one that.
Ladies and gentlemen, CBQ and your team, it was yesterday I knew you were coming to town, and we're looking forward to a peaceful protest by your team. You would have known that protest started in Ilorin last Monday, and they've been coming here. Nobody has been molested since Monday, all the protests, and on Thursday I actually led them to police station, to the police headquarters. So we welcome protesters. Not a single person has been touched, molested, or harmed since protest started in Kwara on Monday. So we were shocked today to see online that members of your team were harassed and attacked. That was why I gave you a call to let you know that the government is not involved in that. I called the police. They said they were not involved in it, and they actually stayed away and didn't want to interfere in the processes. So I have to let you know that Kwara is open to protesters. It's a right in the Constitution. It's a right in the African Charter. We will not hinder anybody from expressing their constitutional rights in any way whatsoever. You're from Kwara, you're a youth from Kwara, so you have the right to do that. And I'm glad that you came actually, because hitherto we were afraid that some irresponsible people will hijack the protest. On government side, we need responsible people to talk to say, who are the leaders of the youth? Now you've stepped forward, and we will engage with you and your team to make sure the right thing is done. Now what we just ask for is a peaceful expression of your demands, and that is what we've been happy with since last Monday. There's been no attack on anybody. Yes, there's a lot of loud music, and people singing and chanting. That's not offensive to anyone at all. And so, what the government has been doing now, the role I have also been playing was since Monday night, we had a Zoom conference between Kakovit. Kakovit contains Dangote, governor of Central Bank, and leaders of Nigerian industry that helped with the COVID scenario. 4 governors, the governor of Lagos, Ogun State, Edo State, and myself on the side of governors, and about 7 influencers with Whiskey, Flowers, Aisha Yusufu, and co. We had a Zoom meeting on Monday night, which lasted for about 3 hours, where we're looking at how to mitigate the situation, how to meet the demands of end SARS. The 5-point agenda was re-emphasized, and we promised to get it to the president. We spoke on other issues, and by Tuesday, the president had agreed on the implementation of the 5-point agenda. Now, during the meeting, on the side of the influencers, we asked them to put up a team together that can meet with the president. They told us for now, there was no leadership. It was just a collective thing they were doing. So, but then we now said, okay, we'll get to the president and we did what we need to do. Because I was not home, my deputy met with the protesters outside the government house and promised them that on Tuesday I would meet with a team of them, about 10 of them. But unfortunately there was infighting between the youths here, so they couldn't come with leadership and so on. But by Thursday they came back here again and I led them to the police headquarters, and some of the protesters complained about how to get their complaint to the police. So we agreed that we suggested that we set up an ombudsman that would take people's complaints to the police. And then we now had a next meeting with the vice president, which was decided that every state should form a commission of inquiry so that people can make their specific complaint about the police to that commission, and the commission can sanction those involved in these abuses. By tomorrow morning, Kwara will announce its own. And part of why I'm glad that you have stepped up for leadership is because we also need for you to have confidence in the process. We also need that you nominate people into this team that will take complaints for the police and make sure it's followed through. It's not a mago commission that will do paddy there. So we embrace your ideas. Like I said, the protesters have not been violent, so it is wrong for anybody to attack them. Don't forget, in the state too, we have political enemies that want to embarrass us and make us not look good. So it's possible they did it, I don't know. I don't know who did it or whoever is responsible for it. But for me to match with students and the youth, you should know that we will not be part of it. So henceforth, for your protest tomorrow, we'll just direct the police commissioner to give added security to protesters. And we also have opened the amusement park now. You can start and end your protest there with trolleys as you want. It's a public place now. And in areas like that, which is confined, we will give security, added security there. So the police, even though they are shy from the processes of end SARS, but their responsibility is still there to protect the people. Now, we'll inquire where these people are now, whoever is sick or whoever got injured, and we'll take care of those who got injured. But we've also told the police to investigate and bring to book anybody involved in the atrocities. So while we move forward, I urge you all to protest peacefully. Protest for your right peacefully, and government will meet your demand peacefully. Articulate your position. We've seen 5 for 5, and the government is gradually implementing it. The 5 for 5 is such that not everything can be implemented in one day, but over a short period of time, the federal government will do it. And as you know, the police is not under the state government or state government. It's a federal thing. It's under the president. So all your demands will be met by the president, and he has assured of that. Those are the 5-point demands will be met, but just give him time to do it. And while the protest is peaceful, you should also allow people to get to their work, because if people don't have access to their places of employment or work, they too might get angry that they've been stopped from their work. So I'm glad that so far, apart from this blood today, Kwara has been peaceful, and I thank you for coming for the meeting, and if you have anything else to say, we appreciate to hear that. Thank you.
Apparently, the NSAS protest is a nationwide thing that's been going on around the 36 states of Nigeria, apparently. So I led a protest in Lagos at Lekki Toll Gate, which happens to be my residence, and also where I was born, which happens to be Orile Gomo, and everything was very peaceful. Apparently, the Ilorin youths, they've been messaging me and my management that CDQ, you're a son of the land. You're meant to come and lead us for a protest in Ilorin if you truly have our back. So I decided to come today to come and lead them for the protest. And we actually had about almost 2-3 hours walk around peacefully. Nothing happened. Not until we got to Maraba, I think, yeah. So then some hoodlums came with machetes, guns, and jars to threaten the protesters, of which we actually have some police van in the front guiding us. All of a sudden, they were nowhere to be found again. Then they started, macheting all the protesters. Apparently, we have some in General Hospital right now as we speak, and of which around Twitter, Instagram, everybody, they've been saying, oh, CDQ came to Ilorin and caused chaos, which had never happened before. That even the governor actually led a protest a couple of days ago, and it was peaceful. Then some were saying, we already know this is going to happen, that for you being an artist, leading the protest in Ilorin, it's going to look like as if maybe probably you're trying to like antagonize the government or something with your protest. And I say, no, that's not, we're not here for that. We're here to campaign about the NSAS and also the improvement of the livelihood of our people in Kwara State. So that's what I came here for. So then the outcome became something else. So, I have a heartache right now when I saw those videos, people that were actually caught on the face, legs, and everything. I don't know what to say. Man, I'm just speechless actually, because it's really, really pathetic. Trust me.
Thank you so much, CDQ.
Of people out there that maybe because the government knows that they can't fight the crowd with the armed forces, which is illegal, they probably want to like employ some people to actually destroy the protest. But I told them, like, see, we're just here to protest for NSAS, and for betterment of our people. So why would such a thing happen? These are the same youth we're actually fighting for, fighting against each other. Yeah, so it is really, really, really terrible. So if I want to chip in one or two things, I would just say it will be a very good gesture to see the government actually find a way to help us to see to these people's health. I think some of them are in general hospital right now. So I don't know where some of them are. I mean, they've been sending me pictures like every now and then on Twitter and Instagram. I've been seeing different things. So I mean, that's all I have to say.